What's up, Ice and Fire fans? Welcome back to the House of Vine podcast and a quick update on the final season of Game of Thrones, which is just right around the corner. Last night, HBO dropped another 2019 promo of all the good things to come. Obviously, I'm going to talk about the show, but I also want to talk about two other shows that are coming out this year as well, Watchmen and His Dark Materials. First, let me make this video a little bit longer by showing you the whole promo.
There's something in the air.
This is the feeling I've been searching for my entire life.
Stop the hate and celebrate what the Lord has given us.
Are you with me?
My job ain't to follow the law, Al. My job is to interpret it.
Hi.
Hey,
There's something in the air.
I've tried to be a better human being.
There's something in the
You are dealing with something that has never occurred on this planet.
There are things that you're better off not understanding.
And I want to know what happened that night.
I'm not sure about this part. I want to be president for all Americans. I mean, do I? You know, all of them.
Okay, so that wasn't much, but you know how we do. Let's take a few pictures and talk about it at length. We see the Unsullied coming up on Winterfell with Drogon flying above. I'm sure this scene takes place briefly before the sneak peek we got to see back in January. The Unsullied seem to be in their winter garb. At least we know they don't have to worry about freezing their balls off. Boom, then we cut to the small folk kinda ducking and looking on in fear, but not Arya. She seems to be looking on in amazement. Remember, Sansa loves stories about knights and ladies being rescued. Arya preferred stories about dragons and warrior queens. If we remember, back in season 2, Arya got super excited when talking about Visenya and her dragon, Vhagar.
Aegon and his sisters. It wasn't just Aegon riding his dragon. It was Rhaenys and Visenya too.
Correct. Student of history, are you?
Rhaenys rode Meraxus. Visenya rode Vhagar.
I'm sure I knew that when I was a boy.
Visenya Targaryen was a great warrior. She had a Valyrian steel sword she called Dark Sister.
She's a heroine of yours, I take it.
Now, in that first promo we got back in January, Sansa doesn't really appear to be all that happy with the whole Daenerys situation, and we saw how she reacted last season when she got Jon's letter. Now, after seeing this promo and Arya's reaction, I have a feeling Arya might become quick friends with the Dragon Queen. Arya might admire a strong woman like Dany, the person who took Slaver's Bay and is actively taking back the Seven Kingdoms as a warrior queen. Yes, I know. Daenerys is no Visenya. She isn't a badass with a sword, but she does lead her own men into battle from the back of a dragon. Plus, if Jon's cool with her, then we know Arya will be too. Okay, well, that's it for the Game of Thrones updates. I'm sure HBO will keep the promos coming. Now, for a quick update on Watchmen, there's still no official air date for the series yet, but I definitely want to make videos on it since it's one of my all-time favorite graphic novels. Plus, the showrunner is Damon Lindelof, the man behind HBO's The Leftovers, which was a freaking amazing series in my opinion. If you never watched it, go check it out. Let me know in the comments down below if you're into me making Watchmen videos. Okay, so the last thing I want to talk about is BBC/HBO's new series, His Dark Materials. For those of you who don't know, His Dark Materials is a young adult novel series written by Philip Pullman. It is made up of Northern Lights, The Subtle Knife, and The Amber Spyglass, books 1, 2, and 3 respectively. The film, The Golden Compass, starring Nicole Kidman and Obi-Wan Kenobi, released back in 2007. It was basically based on the events of the first book, Northern Lights, but a lot of the themes were dropped and a lot of the gripping material that made this book series so compelling was stripped, which is understandable. Can't make a movie where one character is constantly questioning the church and another is trying to find and kill God without offending someone. Because of that, a sequel was never greenlit. This book series was by far my favorite as a kid. I read it when I was like 14 and it changed the way that I saw a lot of things, especially in regards to religion. I'm also happy to see that Daphne Keane will be playing Lyra, the story's protagonist. You might remember her as Laura, the little badass from Logan. Now, I'm not sure on the start date for this one either, but I think it's gonna air on Mondays. Alright, thanks for watching. And as always, share, like, and subscribe to stay updated and be the first to watch newly uploaded videos.